Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a Halloween set and we're going to be using the VBP Pure Acrylic in Prettiest Pink, and we're also going to be using the VBP Pure Acrylic brush in size 12 and the Kiara Sky Monomer Enhancer. And we are going to be using the Prettiest Pink on all 5 nails, just solid color. And I am also going to be using my non-dominant hand today. And I'm not even gonna lie guys, I struggled hard with this set. I tried to do some pretty simple, like, I don't know if you would call it line work. I don't think you would really call it line work, just like pumpkins and ghost with gel. And I struggled big time. I think at the end it did come out pretty cute, the end result, but definitely not my favorite. So yeah, we're just doing application right now with the Prettiest Pink. Super pretty color, just a great light pink nude, you know what I mean? Super pretty. And that Kiara Sky Monomer Enhancer, I really love that stuff. I use it almost every single time I do acrylic nails. It makes any acrylic that you're using, so in my opinion, I feel like VBP Pure's acrylic sometimes can run on the more watery side, or runny. I guess it runs a little bit more runny versus other brands I've tried. But when you use the monomer enhancer drops, it makes it like the perfect consistency, in my opinion anyway. It also works great when you're doing acrylic like 3D, like if you're doing like 3D flowers. It helps to speed up the acrylic so you don't have to wait super long in between doing your petals and all that. I really love that stuff. It's great. So yeah, just doing the solid pink on all 5 nails. I did lose the footage for the last 2 nails. I don't know what happened to it. So we're gonna see application for 3 nails, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the design. Also, I don't prep my nails every single time I do a new set, because what I do, something I've learned from Zulei's nails, is I will put a thin layer of clear acrylic on my natural nails, and then I will go in with my fresh set of nails. I'll do, with the nail tips and the acrylic, and then when it comes time to file that set off or soak it off, I don't soak off the set because I don't want to overfile my natural nails. I've done that before. My natural nails are actually still a little bit damaged from overfiling them. So I learned to do the thin layer of clear acrylic before. That way when you go in with a new set, you don't have to soak it off. And you know that when you get down to that, when you're filing and you get down to that clear base, you know that's when you're supposed to stop filing. You know what I mean? And then you just go on top of that with your new set. And I really like that little tip. I do that all the time now. And then when it starts growing out, the clear, then you could do like either a fill, or you could finally soak it off after a couple of months and redo it. But yeah, that will save your natural nails from being overfiled, because I definitely made that mistake before. I also want to let anybody watching know that I am not a professional nail tech. I'm not licensed. I do nails for fun at home on myself, and I am just a beginner. I just started doing this like maybe 6-7 months ago, somewhere around there. So yeah, if you guys have any constructive criticism for me, I'm more than happy to hear it. Also, if you guys have any video recommendations, leave them down below. I need some ideas. I think my next video is going to be a Bomb Nails unboxing. I ordered one of her mystery boxes, and I just received it. And so yeah, that's going to be the next video. That'll be coming up in a few days. If I have enough time, I would like to do one more Halloween set. But I don't know. I don't know if I'll have enough time to do that before Halloween is over. But yeah, this Prettiest Pink from VBP Pure, I would say Prettiest Pink and Bad and Bougie is my two favorite colors from V Beauty Pure. They look so pretty on everybody. Like, it looks so good on any skin tone, and it's just, I don't know, the colors are just so timeless and they go with everything, literally everything. So yeah, we're almost done with application, and then I'm gonna file and shape off camera. I don't file and shape on camera. I think it can get a little repetitive and boring watching filing and shaping on all 5 nails. I don't know, so I kind of leave that part out. But if you guys do want to see it, I can leave it in next time. And if you guys are curious about my left hand, I do have that set on my channel if you guys are interested in watching how I did it. I think it came out super pretty. So yeah, this is the nails filed and shaped, and as you guys can tell, it looks like there's some kind of I don't know, like shiny spots on my nails. I went in with swipe and it left that like residue on my nails. I don't know why I did that. But we're going in with that Goy, I think that's how you pronounce it. It's from Amazon. The blooming gel on the middle finger, and we're gonna make some little ghosts. I will say this is the only blooming gel I've ever tried. I haven't tried. We're just going in with a dotting tool and gonna make like little swoops. This is the first blooming gel I've ever tried, and I think it bloomed a little too fast, in my opinion. So I'm gonna try out some other brands and see if I could find one that doesn't bloom so quickly. Cause yeah, the little ghost, like the first two I did, I think bloomed a little bit more than I wanted them to. Cure that, and then we're gonna be using Chaun Legends black gel polish, and we're gonna be using the smaller dotting tool and just make little eyes. Very easy, especially if you're not using your non-dominant hand. Like if you're using your dominant hand to do this, it's so easy, and I think the end result is super cute. I did run into another issue with, so I went in with matte top coat after this, right? And when I went in with the matte top coat, it pulled down the white gel polish and made it kind of like a little bit smeary. I did leave it like that because I kind of figured, you know what, it's ghost. It kind of looks like a smokiness around the ghost or whatever. So I'm like, whatever, I don't feel like starting all the way over. So you guys will see once I go in with the matte top coat on top of the ghost. But I'm not doing that yet. I'm going to matte the pointer finger, cure it, and then we are going to be doing some bats with gel polish. And the bats are pretty easy too. I did struggle because, again, I'm using my non-dominant hand. But I did do them before on my left hand, and it was very easy. So if you guys ever want to try this, it's pretty easy. You take your dotting tool, you're going to make a little circle for the head, and then go straight down to make like kind of like a neck / body for the bat. And then you want to take like a shorter, skinnier liner brush. I'm using the Nails by Dev 9mm liner brush. And you want to start at like the neck area, go up into a slanted, and then swoop it down. Kind of like a Nike check mark looking thing. And then you want to go underneath and make the same shape, but doing it underneath. And then just fill it in. And then after this, we're going to leave the gel. We're not going to cure it. And we're going to sprinkle some clear acrylic powder over it. And when you do that, you want to sprinkle a lot of the clear acrylic. You want to really let it soak in, sprinkle a lot of it. It should look completely matte before you cure it. It should look, the batch or whatever design you're doing should look completely matte, no shiny spots. And then you could go ahead and cure it. And it stays, I love the result of that little technique. It comes out really cute. They look like little puffy designs. Like, you could do anything out of this. It doesn't have to be a bat, but the end result is super, super cute. So yeah, I did 3 bats on this nail. I only recorded me doing 1 because I didn't want it to be too repetitive. So now we're just using the Kiara Sky clear acrylic powder, and I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle that over the wet bat. And at the bottom of the bat, guys, you want to just do like a little small V, and then on the top of his head do 2 little pointy V's for like his, I don't even know what that's supposed to be, maybe his ears, I don't know. So that's after sprinkling on the acrylic, and that's after it's been cured and I did the other 2 bats. And you want to leave that alone. You don't want to top coat it or anything. So now we're going to go in with the matte top coat on the ghost nail, the middle finger. And you guys could see it smeared the white gel polish. I don't know why it did that. This is the second time this has happened to me. I don't know if you're supposed to wipe it first with alcohol or what before you go in with matte top coat. But yeah, that's the second time that happened to me. Now we're going to be going to the ring finger, and we're going to be using that D&D gel polish. I think it was called Pumpkin Spice, or I don't know, I showed it, I forgot what it said. And you're just going to do 2 curved lines. And then fill it in, and this is going to be your pumpkin. Again, very easy, but I struggled big time with my non-dominant hand. I love this orange too. This orange is so pretty. And then we're going to be using the Nails by Dev Baddest Black Gel Liner, or liner gel. And then just outlining the top of the pumpkin on both sides. And then you want to make however many lines you want. I did 4. You want to make your curved line starting from the middle of the pumpkin, just like a curved swoop of a line. So yeah, you just want to make your outlines at the top of the pumpkin, and then however many lines you want to do inside of your pumpkin, starting from the middle of your pumpkin, just the curved lines. And I'm pretty sure like I flash cured in between, like I would do like 1 or 2 lines and then flash cure just so I didn't mess anything up. And then we are going to make our stem with the same black gel. You're basically just going to make an upside down triangle. And then we're going to be going in with the VBP Pure, I can't see that number, this green gel polish, and filling in our stem. And that's how the pumpkin came out. We're going to be adding a ghost on the side of the pumpkin. We're going to be using the 045 white gel polish from VBP Pure. And you just want to make it like it's supposed to look like the ghost is like peeking over from behind the pumpkin. So just make like an oval shape going around. It's kind of hard to explain in words. It's a lot easier just to watch what I'm doing versus trying to explain it. And then we're going to be making a little tiny arm peeking out. Why I didn't go over that little black speck where I messed up right there, I literally went right next to it. I don't know why I didn't cover it up. So yeah, just filling in his little arm. And then we are going to fill in the rest of his body. And so I wanted all of the nails to be matte. So what I did with this nail to stop it from smearing is I went over it with glossy top coat, and then I did matte top coat on top of it, which I don't really like doing that because I feel like it could kind of mess with your shape a little bit, like takes away the crispiness from your shape, you know, or the crispness, I guess. I don't know. But I really didn't want it to smear. I didn't want the orange and the white to smear into each other. So then we're going to take our dotting tool and make 2 little eyes. Super easy. And we're going to take the skinnier, smaller dotting tool and make a little curve for like a little smile. And I am curing in between, like filling in the body, then I cured it, then did the eyes. I probably flash cured the eyes, I don't remember. And then we're using this D&D pink gel to make like little cheeks, like little blushed cheeks. And you want to go like under the eyes, but a little bit off to the side. So not right directly under. This is what it would have looked like glossy, if I would have left it glossy. But I did go over it with matte. Which it still looked really pretty glossy, but I don't know, I just kind of wanted this set to be all matte. And that's how everything's looking so far. And I was really over it at this point, to be honest with you guys. I struggled really, really hard with this set. I'm not even gonna lie. I wiped it off and restarted probably like 3 or 4 times on each nail. So for the pinky and the thumb, I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna try it. So I just went in with these stickers from Daily Charm. It's some of their newer Halloween stickers that they came out with. Super cute, pretty stickers. And yeah, I just did that over the pinky and the thumb. I wasn't about to try to do some kind of more gel art. To be honest, I'm a lot better at doing acrylic, like 3D acrylic designs with my non-dominant hand versus trying to use gel. I'm not really good with the gels in general, even with my dominant hand, let alone my non-dominant hand. So I did a set using my non-dominant hand a couple weeks ago, and I did 3D acrylic, and it was still a little bit of a struggle, but nowhere near like this. I guess I need to just practice more. So yeah, doing the same thing on the thumb, just applying those stickers from Daily Charm. You could kind of see that residue that the swipe left on my nails. I don't know why it did that. It never does that. Like swipe never does that whenever I use it. I don't know why that happened. And this is the finished look. I did go over with matte top coat on all of the nails. Besides the pointer finger, you don't want to top coat that one. And I'll show you guys the finished look in different lighting as well. This is it in different lighting. I wish I had this lighting at my nail desk. I don't know why I don't, but anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe. And leave me any comments if you guys have anything you want to say. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.